They call him brave. You call him heavy. Congratulations, you're not the hero. You're transportation. Specifically, a four-legged Uber with anxiety and hooves. You're a warhorse. And sitting on you right now is a man covered in metal like an overstuffed refrigerator. He calls himself a knight. You're a noble steed. Translation, anything still moving under 50 kilos of armor and pure ego. Welcome to the 14th century, when men measured honor by how much steel they could wear without falling over. You thought you'd gallop across green fields, right? You're about to drag a medieval tank through mud while he screams about glory. Every morning they strap armor on you, about 30 kilos of it. Then another 40 kilos of valor sits on top. And then someone yells, "Charge!" Yeah, straight into a forest of spears. Brilliant tactics, Sir Darwin Award. Your job? Don't die before he does. You don't get paid, you don't get weekends. And every day you risk getting stabbed because Mr. For Honor and the King has something to prove. He gets titles. You get oats, if you're lucky. If not, you get a spear in your ribs. Armor solves everything. Except everything. Oh yeah, you get armor too. Because nothing says freedom like wearing 25 kilos of metal that rubs your skin raw. In summer, you roast like bread in an oven. In winter, you rattle like a wind chime. And the cherry on top? Everyone wonders why you're so aggressive. Surprise! Being neutered and shrink-wrapped in steel wasn't part of the dream. When the battle's over, people cheer. Oh, brave Sir Richard! Meanwhile, you're standing there shaking, thinking, yeah, Sir Richard, you sat like a champ. Great core stability. He rides home to applause. You limp home to hay, and not even the good kind. Sometimes there's no war, just tournaments. Night versus night. The crowd goes wild. You're part of the show too. You charge full speed while your rider aims a stick at another moving refrigerator. You can't even see where you're going. Your eyes are covered. Dust everywhere. Someone's yelling, "Forward!" Then, impact. It's pain, chaos, and gravity deciding who wins. A day in the life of a four-legged gym machine. You think after battle you rest? Ha! You get brushed, fed, and thrown right back into training. You're basically his personal trainer. Every day, cardio, weights, and existential dread. You lift his ego. He lifts his sword. Sometimes. Then comes the big day, the battle of the century. You're standing in the mud, armored, sweating, terrified. He's shouting prayers, waving banners, looking heroic. You look like a sentient wardrobe that regrets everything. The horn blows, you gallop forward. Spears, arrows, screams, chaos everywhere. You just hope to survive long enough to drop him off. And then, bam! A lance hits. You fall. He rolls away like a tin pancake. You hit the ground, look up at the sky, and think, maybe in my next life, I'll be a monastery cat. Later, the chronicles will say, Sir Richard died with honor. No one will mention, his horse carried him the entire way while questioning all his life choices. Here's the truth. You're not the hero. You're medieval gym equipment. You're the prototype Peloton, a war-era treadmill with hooves, a living Uber that doesn't get tips. And still, you're the reason knights became legends. Because without you, they'd just be sweaty guys standing in armor, sinking into mud, wondering why no one takes them seriously. They call him brave, you call him heavy. History calls him a hero. And you call for a chiropractor.